Hello everyone. So briefly, I want to talk about a platonic relationship that is uncommon but popular within the gay community. Recently, there was a video of Annie crying during the white wedding of Prissy, his best friend, aka Mrs. Juma, where he was crying on her white wedding, and tongues wagged on the internet. Interesting to see that the gay community, which should understand better, dragged him for crying during the wedding. But it was also interesting to see members of the gay community call out the members that dragged him for their ridiculousness. Many called him he's a sissy, this guy is a simp, one man down. I remember reading there was this quote that said, if a man does not make intentions to a lady, he's going to fetch water during her wedding. All sorts of stuff was said about the guy and all of that. Am I saying that Annie is gay? No, I'm definitely not saying that Annie is gay. He has never said that about himself. It's people's responsibility to make known to the general public what their sexuality is. We shouldn't assume what sexuality of people are. That is very wrong. You have to give them the power for them to see what their sexuality is, and that is what it is. So what do I mean by a platonic relationship that is unpopular but common within the gay community? This is a dynamic where you see a gay guy who is friends to a lady who is straight, that is attracted to men, and he lives his life vicariously through her, especially in a nation or a country like ours, Nigeria, that have criminalized homosexuality. We do not approve of homosexual act or marriage in Nigeria. So we see a dynamic where the gay guy is best friends with this girl. He lives his life vicariously through her experiences. He sees her go on dates with guys. He lives his fantasies literally through her, things that he wants to experience himself, but it's not a reality for him. So she goes on dates. She's spoiled with gifts. She lives the girly girl lifestyle. They do the chit chats, gossip about men and all this kind of stuff. And also, it could also be that he's also open to her. He's also open to her with his sexuality. She knows that he's living a down low life, perhaps in a country exactly that, like Nigeria, where homosexuality is criminalized. So most gay men literally would live their lives on a down low lifestyle, doing whatever they do on a down low lifestyle, and she's quite aware of that, and approves of his life and his choices and all those kind of stuff. So it's going to hit when she wakes up one day, or he wakes up one day, and then she's getting married. He's going to be taken aback, and that is enough reason to push anybody to cry on the day of the wedding. Now, the reality of this to the gay guy is, before a gay guy, especially if he's even effeminate, finds an average Nigerian guy to be friends with, he would have found 5 ladies that would accept him even with his sexuality before he finds an average Nigerian guy in 5 to 10 guys. I tell you that information for free. And that's why most of the time you mostly see gay guys or effeminate guys are friends to ladies. This is the reality of so many in our country. And I'm just trying to make it make sense as regards to when we see things like that. It could mean so many things. Am I trying to say any is gay like I said before? No, I'm not trying to say that. But this is the reality of many. Cheers.